A very good morning, Dutch bike blogger here. Already on my way home. I was released at 11 on request, by the way, so going home now. I wanted to make a longer bike ride, but since I already feel droplets coming down, it's not a good choice to do so. So let's make it a different route, but a shorter one to home. And if it's going to rain, I have to stop somewhere and change the camera and do the waterproof case. Hopefully that will not be necessary. This morning it did not rain. See link to the video in the description box for the one I took this morning. There was a chance of rain, but it did not rain eventually, at least not in that ride. After I arrived at work, there was a rain shower, a quite hefty one, because, well, things were quite wet. It's now dry again, things have dried up again, but still there is a chance of rain today. So when I'm out and about, I'm not taking the risk. I can always drive a longer distance when it's a little bit more nice weather. Hopefully that will come in my holidays. Otherwise, well, I have to go out and about in the rain, which I don't do or don't want to do. It's not that I have to go somewhere that I don't drive in the rain, but when I can do without driving in the rain, I gladly will do so. By the way, you really can see and notice that it's holidays. It's not busy with students, not busy with traffic. Only traffic that has to go here, but not the 35,000 students that are going here a day, and that's what the traffic is. I was told 35,000 people going out and about. That yellow and blue bike, that is an OV bike. OV stands for openbaar vervoer, public transport. When you go by train, you can hire a bike on the bus, on the train station, and cycle about. Actually rent a bike, but then specifically a rent bike for the public transport. You can even make appointments for hiring these bikes. You can also see if there is bikes available. Would be something, wouldn't it, as you walk by public transport and wouldn't know if there was a bike on the rest of your commute. That could be a bit of a nightmare. So that's why you can make an appointment and know the bike is there. Well, still busy with construction. It's mostly done, but finishing touches are still being made. See if I can go here. Don't know if this is a bike lane, probably missed a sign, but let's go here. This in future would be a part of a new bike route. See link in the description box for the overview. I never knew I could go here, but probably you can. Well, I had to make some cut. This is not a bike lane, this is a pedestrian lane. I had a conversation with someone, no, not sure if he's on the picture or not. I promised to snip him out of it, maybe from a distance. Was the person who was the first I had a conversation with. He is a neighbor here, and he was of course informed that there will be a bike lane in the future. He doesn't like it because, well, this is a nice area for walking your dog, he said, and he is totally true about that. Cleaning the lens a little. I told him I wanted to go here and have a look what a new bike lane is going to be. He thinks it's not a good idea. I'm not sure, I'm not planning, but it looks like should not have been or should not be there here. Or he is not a fan of it, at least. And I can imagine when you walk your dog and you have a quiet area that you don't like a bike lane here, but it's probably necessary. He also warned me that it was closed off, which I'm now experiencing myself. Well, you could go by, but not ideal. Let's see when I put my bike on the stand and walk here, what is going on here and how far am I going to get here. Well, at least people are plowed over here, because I can see tire tracks and also people walking. Well, let's return, because, well, I cannot go here. I have to turn around, which I knew in advance, by the way, so it's not a surprise. The kickstand up, and let's go back. And hopefully I can go somewhere else, but I already saw that the other direction was also closed off. That's a nice area. I can understand you would like it not to change. But actually, when I'm looking at it, I totally agree on. Well, this is also somewhat closed off, but I can go here with my bike, so I don't have to drive back. I'm able to go here, at least that's what it looks like, and it's very much so that I'm gonna be able to go here. Well, that's nice. Let's see where we can go. Car from the left. Car is stopping. He's parking actually. Let's see if I'm able to go here. A little bit of trial and error. Sure looks open. Not in any way closed off, but I can see that's a false assumption. What I can do is walk a bit, because I can't go around this fence. That's nice. So we have an entrance to the housing facility there. Tilt the camera a little bit back, otherwise you will be seeing my knees, which is not what you want probably. Not that I don't have nice knees, I think myself, but knees, not nieces, knees, knee, K-N-E-E-S. You're not here for the knees, you're here for the bike ride, I think. Well, a little bit of cutting to do because the very nice man who spoke to me, well, I'm not gonna put him in there. I actually forgot to switch off the camera. He saw my camera and made a joke. When I see it on YouTube, I will charge you. Well, he was just joking. But I'm always, at least nowadays, I'm always getting people out of the movies, especially when they don't want to be in there. And we had a little bit of a private conversation. None of your business. Can tell you that it's all about the bike lane, and I was asking him, well, is it a bike lane or not? Dank u. Ah, nog één. Just be very careful about little kids, around little kids. They had no clue I was there probably. The mother or the grandmother probably had, because the little guy in the little tractor was pulled aside. And the other two kids were very busy maintaining their own business, minding their own business. Oh, a little bit of a hump here. I sure don't want to have you go there. Side 2, old Citroën. The bus, dump truck from municipal. Cars, everywhere. Well, that was a lot of cars passing. Probably the traffic light has been on red and there has quite a line, or the bridge was open, I'm not sure. At least it was a quite more and longer stream of cars than I have ever expected here. And I do go here sometimes, but this is the first time it took me a bit longer. Little bird on the bike lane. Well, where are you going? Well, I don't have a clue actually. Still dry, so I could have taken my initial long bike ride, but that was way out in the country, Dorkwert. But that's for another time. Let's go over this harbor area, drive around. I could go straight and then I end up at the same location, but Always like to have a view in the area here. Small ships here, or boats actually. Bigger ships already out. Not out to sea, but out to holidays maybe, or somewhere else. At least not here. It's nice to live here when you have a boat. I don't know what came first, if you have a boat and you're going to live here, or you live here and you think, well, let's buy a boat. Boats are not cheap, by the way. A cat on the road. What are you going to do, Mr. Cat? Or Mrs. Cat? Well, already to my right, student facilities still being built. Oh, the bridge is open, and I wanted to go that way. Only option, wait. Oh, it's closing now. Well, stand in the front of the bridge and wait for it to be closed, and then I can continue. Oh, there is some streak of sunshine. How is that possible? Didn't expect it to happen. Well, we managed to get over the bridge. Let's take left here. Let's see, do I have to cross the road, or looks like it. Sounds like the yellow bike in front of me is falling apart. Well, still dry, sunshine, very nice indeed. A little bit of a dip in the road. In Holland we call it kuilen, and America probably potholes or whatnot. At least they're not a very smooth surface. Not surface, surface. Yes, I know how to spell things. At least I know how things are written. guess this is the Rembrandt van Rijnlaan, famous Dutch painter. Let's go over this way. Something changed here, at least to my right. They're making a lot nicer things now. Well, ended up being a long ride anyhow, but that's due to the fact that there's sunshine and looks like no rain anymore, or a chance of rain. Just keeping to the right. Follow the road. Go here. I wanted to go to the left somewhere, but I don't know if that's an option. We'll try it anyway. Probably not. And there's no law against turning around, going a different route. Well, sure does look that I'm not going to be able to go where I wanted to go. Let's take a turn here. Take a big TU, a turn around, and try to get back in the city. That thing that the lawnmower got in front of me. Actually, obviously had to wait, but I'll make it more difficult. Well, actually driving back where I came from. Let's go to the side. Somebody behind me. Should be able to overtake. Knolkoeken. Fire a few years ago, but now. Let's see if I'm able to make the turn here to the right. Not sure where I'm going to end up, but not even sure how it's called here. We're going to find out very soon. Admiraal de Ruiterlaan, the famous Dutch hero of the past. think he has to do something with ships and sailing and whatnot. And of course, like always, I will be ending up at a dead end or something. That does happen from time to time. Going this way. And then the beams are closing for a train, so I have to wait again. That's quite long hair you have. Went quite okay. Well, probably looks like I have to swap a battery in a due time. A little unexpected longer bike ride. When I left work, I wanted to do a longer bike ride, then I decided, well, not a good idea. Now it's going to be a longer bike ride anyway, so I do have my spare batteries with me, so I can switch out one. Would not be a bad idea to do so. Let me have a look. Let's go to the right. Looks like I'm near the ring road. At least it sounds like that. I'm going to end up at the STAAT for sure. That's okay. It's a nice area to drive and maybe eat a sandwich and drink something, because, well, I did have my lunch, but I did not have my regular break. Normally about noon. I should take a break or something. Bike lane to my right, not going there. Last time I went here it was it was before. Friday, May 3rd, I think. How do I know it? Well, on the 5th, on the weekend of the Sunday. I think it was a Sunday. Maybe not. Well, at least it was Liberation Day in Holland. And 2 days before that, and I think it was a Friday. See link in the description box when I can find the ride. I went here last time. It was a lot busier here because they were building up a stage for the concert here, for the festival. Monument to the founder and payer of this park. Let's stop here and have a look at it.